welcome back to Los Santos. I'm back from my holiday, huzzah! So if you notice the things around me look slightly different, it's because I have moved house, and yes, everything is better. I now have my set up all set up, and we're here testing out a new mod. So this is the Los Santos Rescue Division, which is a new firefighter mod. Unlike the other ones, it is both awesome and still in development, which is great. And today we're driving the, well, I say today, this is going to be a 4-part special edition episode in which we cover all aspects of the mod. So I'm just going to kind of pull forward. Unfortunately, this mod does suffer some weird little things. This is one of them. So I'm just going to pull this forward a little bit. Oh yeah. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna close the shutters a moment. So the vehicles that we have available to us. So this one is the fire ladder truck, which we will not be using because the fire ladder is slightly bugged at the moment. So I've not bothered to replace it from the horrible American looking appliances. Hopefully that will be getting fixed in the future, but it's not amazingly urgent because I don't have a proper half decent ladder to be used on it. So this is the rescue, this is the water engine which we will be using for this part of the episode. We won't be using the Ford Ranger, although it will feature in other episodes. And this is basically a kind of supervisor / light firefighting vehicle type thing. We've basically got a rescue engine which is the same as this. So the fire engine is the Top Mod's Mercedes Atego, complete with the Top Mod script, which is pretty cool. The rescue engine is the same as this, but it's got a bunch of rescue equipment on the back. This is a work in progress mod, which we'll see slightly later in the episode, and it basically it's a rescue engine. Now, actually, before we get a call, let's just see and make sure we've got any. Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. And yeah, so there's several other vehicles. So there are once it's released. At the moment, the mod is paid access only, and I mean, as you can see, it's pretty good so far. It's paid access only. There's going to be 4 parts to it. There's going to be firefighting, there's going to be coroner, there's going to be ambulance, and there's going to be lifeguard, or what it calls Baywatch, in this. At the moment, because I only have the kind of low tier paid option, not the high tier paid option, I have the coroner and firefighting service. All of it will be free eventually, but paramedic and lifeguard is still in development for the moment. Oh, we've got a turnout.
Attention all units. Citizens report an unconscious civilian on El Rancho Boulevard.
Right, okay.
Units respond code 3.
So we are now going to a medical emergency.
Copy that.
If
On the way.
10-4, copy that.
the guys will get in. I might just nudge us forward just a wee bit so that we can kind of... Right, one of them's in. So I'm not sure if this has anything to do with the model I'm using or the game itself, but there does seem to be a little bit of barking trying to get guys into the appliance, but we'll deal with that as it comes. Anyway, for just now, we have an unconscious person. So let's go. So I've done some modifications to the modifications. So you might have heard the turnout sirens there were in fact the Scottish siren, and the other one is I have toned down the volume of the 2-tone horns so that they are not overbearingly loud in these videos, which does sometimes happen. Okay, so responding to an unconscious civilian, we're reasonably close. It's a busy job. Oh no, hang on, we've missed. So back us up. Yeah, G-turn the fire engine. So we're gonna pop us in here. And this is probably the person reporting. So we've got an unconscious person, so we're going to get Jonathan to come and revive pedestrians. We're gonna phone into control to get us an ambulance out to the scene.
10-4, copy that. All units. Ambulance en route. Responding code 3 to a medical aid requested on Brownshell Boulevard.
He's looking pretty distraught actually. How far away is the ambulance coming? It's not too far. It's on. Oh, no, actually, I can see it. I can just see it, but it's gone onto the motorway, and there's no turn off for quite a bit. Or is there? Oh no, the motorway comes up the hill. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Okay.
What the hell?
So our colleague's doing CPR.
Se acabó. They're gone, bro.
And he's not getting anywhere. So hopefully the paramedics will come up reasonably
I really need a vacation.
expeditiously. Come on, guys.
Come on, let's go.
What? Oh, okay, so I think they're happy. I think that means that they're happy with our verdict that the casualty is deceased. So we're once again going to radio through, and we're going to request
10-4, a medical aid is en route. Is responding code 2 to a civilian fatality on Brownshell Boulevard.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a fatality here. So what we're going to do, we'll get our two. Oh no, hang on. It's B that we need. So we'll get you to kind of wait in the car, and we'll get you to wait in the car. So myself and the supervisor will hang around here for the moment. So where are the coroners coming from? Okay, the junction after this one. So we will actually be playing the coroners later on this afternoon, but not for the moment. So our first casualty here is a fatality, which is most unfortunate. Right, where are the coroner? Oh, they're stuck at lights. That's annoying. Can I, if I zoom in, can I see them? Yes, I think that's them just dipping down the hill just now, actually. Poor guy's pretty distraught. So, seeing as we have some time to kill at the moment, I was going to talk about this later, but we may as well talk about it just now. So we will very soon be seeing the coroner service, which is going to complete the lineup of the last of the kind of emergency services that I will be adding to the game. So as you know, I've got quite a lot of custom fictional police forces that patrol around my version of the GTA universe. And so the one that we never really had an alternative for was the National Crime Agency, which is basically a kind of special police force that deals with quite high end of crime. So with that in mind, I finally have my own version of it, which is called SORA, which is the Special Operations Response Agency, and that is all aspects of detection, investigation and responding to major crimes, and part of that is forensics, which have now arrived. So we can see now the SORA badge if I go first person. So there's three arms to SORA. There's the EFS, which is Emergency Forensic Services, which is who we are dealing with today. So that person, our deceased, is cleared. There's just SORA, which is basically agents, which is response officers and such. And there's also the ACF, which is the active combat force. They are a very hard-hitting anti-terrorist armed policing unit. So now that that is done, we're going to go to the radio and end.
Roger.
Thanks,
Okay.
Fred.
Right, so our deceased is now in the back of this. So yeah, that basically completes the lineup. So we were always just running the NCA as the NCA, but as a mixture of kind of making it unique to the universe that I have now created, and also not getting in trouble with any real world organisations, I have decided to basically replace that. So yeah, there's 3 elements to it, and we'll of course be seeing one of those elements today, and that is the coroners. Well, we've already seen the coroners actually, we've just seen the coroners, but we will be seeing them in patrols and things in the future. So although they do appear in this kind of mod, they will be what's the word I'm looking for? Well, they are a police force, so they've got their own kind of badges and such. Where am I trying to go? Just trying to think of the best way of getting there, because actually this traffic is being a bit of a pain in the trombone. So I guess we'll just fast forward ahead until we get another alarm.
Attention all units. Citizens report a fire on San Andreas Avenue. Respond code 3.
Great, okay, well we didn't even make it into our parking bay and we've got a new turnout.
Copy that.
So, a parking fire. I don't know what a parking fire is. A parked car, maybe? Right, so we're heading back into the city for this. In fact, we're going on the motorway, so that'll be fun.
Eyes are on the line! Move it! Fucking scumbag!
Okay.
Move your ass!
How are we getting up here? Okay, left turn up ahead. Preferably don't stop there, but it is not ideal.
There's an emergency! Move it!
Can we get past this? Okay. Alright, okay. So, let's do this. So we're kind of keeping in the slow lane here because a lot of vehicles are going to be faster than us. Oh god, I got blinded by something. Okay, so they're not coming on. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to move into the fast lane just because there's trucks in the slow lane. Ooh. So one thing I've noticed is it's quite a bit harder to, if Alice get 2 tones on.
It's an emergency! Out of the way!
So we're dual sirening it up. Right, okay.
Get out of the way!
So there's a car park here. I wonder if this is where it's supposed to be. So it's just... don't see any signs of it actually being on fire, though. Oh no, no, there's smoke. There's heavy smoke. Jesus, look at the smoke. Good God! The effects of this mod are actually pretty damn good. Okay. How can we get there? This is a problem. Right, so our GPS is taking us to the wrong place. So what we want to do is we want to be coming here. Okay, so we need to be going straight ahead. Oh Jesus. I didn't mean to actually. I didn't realize there was a car right in front of us. Right, okay. We're just going to have to get the blue lights off just now. Just so we can get past. Okay, so we've got what looks to be a reasonably serious fire on the go. We're just hovering in the slow lane. One, because we're really slow because we're full of water. And two, because we're pulling off here. Okay, so dude, don't.
You piece of shit!
Okay. So we're now off the motorway. We need to, for a start, not smoosh any people. We're on the upper road, so there's not much need for two-tones just now. Right, okay, so we're nearing the scene of the fire here. Okay. Right, so this is our fire in here, I think. Okay. How do we get up that high? This is a question. Okay, so we can see the smoke. Let's try. Okay, I don't actually know. Right, just watch the walls. I can see smoke, but no sign of flames in this floor, so let's just pop around. Okay, come on, bring around. Is there flames here, or is it still above us? I don't know. Let's just go and have a check. Right, okay, no, it's here. It's on this floor. Right, okay, so it's in the stairwell. So let's just get the sides up and let's deploy. Right, okay, so brigade, entire brigade, everybody into fire gear, and that's going to include me. So let's just, we're going to pop on here, fire gear. Perfect, right, okay, so I've now got my breathing apparatus and such on. So we're going to go get, you get a fire extinguisher, and you get a fire extinguisher. Okay, and I am going to come and get the fire hose. So I've got the fire hose in my hands, and we're just going to get everybody to come and follow me. Right, okay. So you guys hopefully have fire extinguishers. No, you don't. Why not? You get fire extinguishers. Right, okay, there we go. Fine. Okay, so we're going in. We're all in fire gear. We're just going to go tackle the flames. My God, the effects in this mod are pretty damn good. I've tested it before, but I've actually never tested it in first person. This is pretty damn good. Okay. So I'm kind of struggling to see what's going on. So this is maybe like a fuel spill that's gone on fire. That's fine. We'll take it up a floor. And we'll just make sure that there's nothing above us. Above is clear. And so we'll go down. And I suspect down is clear as well. Yep, down is clear. Okay, everything is secure in this place. I quite like the lighting effect. This is... I knew this was a good mod before I started doing it, but actually I'm starting to get quite impressed. Just how good a mod it is. Cool. Right, well, that's that sorted. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove equipment and remove our fire gear. So that's all that sorted. So we're going to speak to the brigade and we're going to remove fire gear. Are you guys coming? Yes, okay, they're just not in a particular hurry, which is fine. So I guess we'll just radio in. So we'll say to control,
Roger.
we're available for calls. Great. So that was quite a good fire. So yeah, like I said, I've tested this mod before.
Attention
Oh
all
Jesus.
units. Citizens report a possible fire on Red Desert Avenue. Respond code 3.
Okay.
Copy that.
So
On the way.
we've got a street fire nearby. So we're just going to get everybody to wait in the car. So we're just going to pop on in. So we've got the shutters down and we need to move the fire engine because of Herpy Derp. Now the problem is I don't know how easily I can solve Herpy Derp. Is he in? Yeah, he's in. Right, okay, fine. Let's go first person because it's actually quite hard to see in here. And so we're now turning out of this place. I just digged the wall. Crap. Okay, let's move. Okay, so we're at the exit. That's fine. I'll be V. Right, okay, so we're now in the external view, which is fine, and our GPS is now behaving. So, now that it is dawn, this is probably going to be the last part of what we do for this. So we're going to go over to what is a street fire. Now again, I'm not really sure what constitutes a street fire. Guess we'll find out. Okay. I don't think I'm fitting through the middle of this. Okay, great. So we're being held in traffic. May as well get some screenshots. Whoa, 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 whoa. For fuck's sake. Slight dink. We'll sort that out with the insurance. Right, okay. He's letting me pass, that's fine. We don't want the sirens on too much because we are getting into night time. Fitting through there, no problem. The thing I like about responding first person, I've come to quite like it because you can't just, you've got much more of a restricted view, so you can't just blast through junctions in the surefire knowledge that you're gonna get through unscathed. You've kind of got to plan everything. Oh no, crap. That's the wrong, I've gone the wrong way. Wait, we haven't got Pearl Pier? Have we got fire on the pier? I think we do. Right, okay. That's certainly where it's indicating to us that we're going. So, we're on Del Piero Pier, so we're actually kind of in the west of the city, which is well off our patch. damn dude. Okay. Saying the fire is below us somewhere. Let's just get out and see if we can't see it. Is anyone else getting that? I've got no sign of a fire. It says it's over here. Hoax calls are a thing, and it seems to be that that's what it is this time around. So yeah, we've arrived at the scene of the fire, and there is no sign of a fire. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put an end to this segment of the video. So this is a 4-parter. If I mean, I can't remember what I said. So this has been fire engine. We're now going to do fire rescue, and then we'll do an officer, and then the coroner. So this is the end of part 1 of this video. Bear with me for a quick bark break while we load up the second part. Right, we're back for part 2 of our LSRD episode special. We're here in Paleto Bay, which is actually another one that we have not covered before, and we're here in the fire rescue engine, which as you can see has got a whole bunch of apparatus at the back, and this is also by the Top Mods related team. However, it is a work in progress and is not available for download at this time, although it will be once it's completed. And yeah, we've not been to the Paleto Bay station before, so let's hear we gander. So this is the fire officer's car, which we will be using in the future. We've got the fire Ford Ranger. It's confusing because in game it's called the Granger, and this is the Ford Ranger. Granger. We've spoken about the ladder truck, and yeah, around the back. So we've got a drill tower. Another rescue appliance. If we head upstairs. Yeah, so this is all pretty cool. Is there any easy way down without killing myself? Yep.
Hey, what the?
Excellent.
Wow.
Hey guys. Okay, so I didn't remember. I know we've been in the appliance. Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel, which is fine. The only thing about this is the rear lights don't work so well because it's all hidden by the crane. Now, what's happened to our... Oh, he's there. Right, okay. So if we tell to wait in car... So, seeing as we don't have a call to get to at the moment, one thing that's pretty cool, now I don't actually know if the guys are going to do it. No, okay, right, they're all way into the sides. So there is actually the option for the guys to go as passengers riding on top of the crane, which is pretty cool to see. I can't imagine it's very safe to do it in real life, but well, it can be done. It can be done. So so far turning in to be quite a quiet little night shift here in Paleto Bay, where the stars are shining. So rather than dither us around, let's just spawn us a call, why not?
Attention all units. Citizens report an unconscious civilian on Grapeseed Main Street. Respond code 3.
I'm going to say no to this.
Oh yeah.
Because we've already seen this, and this is kind of supposed to be, so I'm not like fully role-playing this is more of a showcase than anything else. So...
All units.
Okay,
Citizens
that'll
report
do.
a possible fire on Great Ocean Highway. Units respond code 2.
Okay.
Roger, dispatch, we are en route.
Roger.
So we'll respond to that, a possible fire. That's the kind of thing a fire service might respond to. Excellent, everybody's letting us past. Now where is it? pay attention to the road here. In fact, we'll just go down the middle lane for just now. Seeing as nobody's really occupying it. Tell you what, for bloody 2 o'clock in the mornings, the roads are busy. Bloody Nora! Can you have another set of sirens somewhere? Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, let's just look at the mini-map. Where is the fire? Okay, the possible fire is on the beach. So maybe it's a campfire gone wrong or something? I don't know. My god. There must have been an accident or something in Paleto Bay, and that's why the roads are so backlogged. I wouldn't expect to see it at 2:30 in the morning. This actually is going to be presenting a bit of a problem. How do we get across here? In fact, this is probably going to be... We'll put on our warning lights here. We'll pop across, okay. Oh, there's a fire. Oh, there was a fire. It has now disappeared. Great, okay. So, the fire was put out before we even got there. So we will end this call.
10-4.
Thanks.
Okay, great. So now it's just a case of getting back up the roadway. In fact, you know what? If I were to go on the beach, it might be a cheeky, quick way of beating the traffic, because the traffic was pretty horrendous. We'll just keep our hazard lights on, just so that people know that we're not quite on the roadway here. You know, I say this bravely, I don't actually know if there's a way we can get back up. Off the seawall. Now, ooh. So Los Santos Rescue Division is crashed, which is a bit unfortunate, so we will take a bit of a bark break here while we go and fix LSRD. The answer is no, there is not a convenient way back. But bark break! Right, so we were talking about another, well, we were talking about an accident that happened in Paleto Bay. You can hear by all the sirens and things, there must be remnants of that somewhere. After LSRD crashed, I didn't actually restart the game. I just restarted Los Santos Rescue Division, because you can do that in GTA 5, can't do it in GTA 4. But I do seem to have lost me hat. So let's get us a hat. And what we're looking for, Oh yeah, no, it's yellow, right, that's fine. That's fine, right, okay, so, yeah, great, fine. So, we're pretty much just waiting for another call to happen. So I guess we will just have a wee chat and I don't know, do something until a call comes in.
Attention all units.
Oh.
Citizens report a serious NVA on North Columbia Way. Respond code 3.
Right. Okay, so we've been turned out.
Acknowledge.
Wait in
On
car.
our way.
10-4.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we're responding to a multiple vehicle accident. I don't actually know where it is. I'm the driver, but this is the kind of thing the rescue unit is for. So turnout alarms have sounded. It's time to get to the scene. So where is it? Wait, where is it? Oh, okay, so the accidents happened in the tunnel underneath Mount Chiliad, which is actually going to be quite tricky to get to. And it looks like, well, we're at the tail end of the morning rush hour here in San Andreas, so the roads are indeed looking pretty busy. So we're just going to go into the middle lane here. And we're going to try and get to the scene. I need to try and get in there. Oh no. Oh Jesus, we're close. Come on, buddy. Right, okay. Right, okay. So, one thing I notice when I do some of my recordings, my well, what are they called? My emergency services in Scotland recordings. You quite often will see the emergency services in very strange places, and I guess this is one of these times. However, accidents are going to happen wherever they're going to happen, so we need to try and get there pretty quickly. Ooh. Do one has to go down? Nope. It's one to go up. This one has to go up. This is not the best way of getting up here. To make sure I don't hit that. Okay, so it wants us to try and use this dirt track. Yeah, fire engine. Good God! Right, let's just try it. We're trained firefighters. We can do this. Los Santos News: fire engine flips. I'm actually going to go first person for this. There we go, so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Off-roading in a fire engine. I don't have the engine strength to get above this. Okay. Okay, good. Right. We're getting there. And it would have been much faster if we just taken this road. And it's actually got gravel on it. Right, okay, fine. So, we're almost at the entrance of the tunnel. We'll just put our caution lights on in case anyone comes in behind us. So, we're almost into Sandy Shores territory, but Sandy Shores doesn't actually have a rescue unit. It's only a small retain station. Oh my great goose. Alright, so it looks like one car has been going too fast. Oh god. Right, okay. Let's just get everybody. Follow me. Right, brigade, use fire extinguishers.
Somebody's gotta put out the fire! I mean, who's gonna do it?
Okay, great. Right, we're actually just we're gonna get the quick deploy hose. Oh no, we're not. It's at the front. Run away, guys. Right, okay, let's just get fire extinguisher.
We can control this one, boys!
Okay, so control, we need backup. We need a fire truck to back us
Roger.
up.
Attention all units. Fire truck is en route. En route. Responding code 3 to a fire on North Clothia Way.
So what else is on fire? Right, okay, however, we do have a person down, so let's, we're just gonna get out the medic kit here.
Move con pisas.
Okay, let's just see what we can do. So we'll see about healing this. I mean, it's going to be a case of seeing if he is going to be recoverable or not. I don't think there are any other casualties, but just in case, let's just get people to
We got here in time.
revive pads. Okay, I think despite the burns and despite the car crash, I think this guy's going to be okay, which is the main thing. And we've managed to secure the fire, so Sandy Shores' pump, which is just coming in front of us, is probably not really going to be overly needed. Thank the giddy goose for that. God, he didn't require much Medikit at all. I guess all that's really left to do. There was definitely nobody in here. God, look at the front end of that. And yeah, there's nobody in here. Okay, great. So they're going to head back to the station. And I suppose we are too. Let's just go to the close menu, model spawning. Close menu. I want my hat back. Oh. It's saying I have a hat on. Okay, that's weird. Right, anyway, let's just clear. Why is there a local having it out with the fire service? I'm confused. Right, let's just get my guys to get back in the car. Wait in the car. Get in the car, all of you. No, okay.
Shitbag! Go to my barbecue tomorrow. Hey, what? What a mess!
Right, well, that crew caused the injury, so we'll leave them to deal with it. And we will report to end the call.
10-4, copy that.
I don't think there's going to be much way I'm three-pointing this in here, so we'll get to the end of the tunnel to turn it around. I would have went forward, but there wasn't all that much. Point. Okay, so we don't get any GPS. We don't get any GPS in the tunnel, which is why we're not showing the map home. So Sandy Shores' retained pump can go head back to Sandy Shores. We're going to head back to Paleto Bay, which we will do. J-turn. Yes. Yeah, right, okay, let's try and head back to base. Again, this is the kind of times that you never know where you're just going to randomly find a fire truck. Well, having said that, speaking of randomly finding the emergency services, there's Blaine County Police out and about. Fair enough. So we'll just take the meandering roads back down Mount Chiliad. And I think we'll do one more call as the rescue unit before we move on to something else. My God, the traffic is pretty bad in Paleto Bay today. So I genuinely, and all the time I've been playing this GTA 5, I don't think I've ever seen traffic this heavy and this slow at the Paleto Bay roads. I mean, what can you do? Oh. Well, LSRD has crashed, so I guess it's time for a bark break. Okay, we're back. Welcome to part 3 of Los Santos Rescue Division. We are now the incident commander and we are responding in our officer's car. Now, okay, this isn't a taxi service. I don't know why this guy is insisting on coming with me. I have set in the magical INI file that this car has no other occupants other than the player, and yet it gives me this guy. So given the fact that it's quite rainy, I think I would just have a wee check and see. So yes, we're the supervisor. This is LSRD Mod's Vauxhall Insignia fire car. I don't remember that this has been released yet. I think the release is pending for the full police versions. We're just going to go take cover underneath the signs. Well, apparently he's just going to stand outside like an utter moron. But we're going to take cover where the rain can't get to us, because it is just a very miserable Liberty City day. Okay, the rain can get to us here. Okay. So we'll just try and keep dry for now.
All units, we have a structure on fire on Mutiny Road. Medical aid requested. Units respond code 3.
Right, okay.
Copy that. Moving right now.
Roger.
So, we have a structure fire that we are going to respond to. So the rain will help us. When we left the fire station, there were no fire units at Rockford Fire Station. So we are kind of gonna have to wait for another fire appliance to get here. Can we thread the needle here? I think there is room. Yep. Perfect. How far away is it? Let's look at the GPS. Come on, buddy. Let's go to the other side of the road. Where is that? It's a structure fire. I don't know what kind of... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's it. I'll go to the other side of the road. Just give me space. Left turn here. Right, fine. Okay, so it's a straight road here. Right, that's fine. So we want the right-hand lane. Good God, it's quite heavy rain actually. If we're talking about a fire in the rain, it could possibly be an electronic short. No, that's an old building. So I think we're going to be the first ones on scene, actually. No sign of any smoke. Okay, I guess we'll get out. And we'll radio to control to send another fire truck here.
Roger. Attention all units. Fire truck en route. En route, responding code 3 to a fire on Mutiny Road.
Okay, we'll just have a check of the building. We're not in fire gear, so if we encounter any smoke at all, we do need to, like, dash back out. But survey of an initial and quick survey of the building is looking pretty good, actually. The upper floors are all secure. There's definitely no sign of any fire from the exterior. And the interior is looking remarkably okay. Lots of combustible materials, but no sign of any fire. So, is there anything on fire out here? Let's just have a look. No, everything looks okay. So I think we can probably get the fire engine to stand down. Yeah. So that was good timing. I didn't actually press any magic button that did that. Right, okay. Oh, it's all barbed wire. How on earth are we going to get back up there? My firefighter isn't very good at parkour. I just don't want to go all the way back through the building. So there's a fire engine. They've obviously been called somewhere else. Let's get you to go wait in car. And we're going to say to control that we're free.
Roger that.
Great, okay, so let's just head back to the car. Perfect. Okay. Right, so we'll go pick up our colleague and then we'll go and... so he should... where is he? In fact, in retrospect, how did I even get in there? Oh, you worked yourself. Right, we'll just go forward. Is he coming? Yeah, he's coming. Okay, you can at least pathfind here, I think. I just don't know. There must be a way of getting there, but I don't know. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? Right. Okay. Right, we're golden. We're golden. We are golden. Here he is. Perfect. Okay, great. So now we've discovered the mystery that I'm not very good at parkour and where to pick up our dearest colleague from. I think it's time to start trying to head back to the base. Although look at the mess we've made of our nice insignia. We've made quite a catastrophic mess of it actually. Well, maybe seeing as we don't have all that much of an emergency at the moment, we might go via the car wash. Going to the car wash.
Citizens report an apartment complex fire.
Hey, and that's crashed the game! Okay, great. a call and it crashed again, so we're back in the game again, ready for another call. This is not gonna happen because it crashed again. The task invoker is what? I'm confused. Right, load the plugin. Oh shit, load the plugin. Los Santos Rescue Division.
Well, hi there. Hey.
Right, we're back once again. So the game crashed and then LSRD crashed. So I think we're ready. Time for another call due.
Attention all units. Citizens report a serious MVA on Roy Lowenstein Boulevard. Respond code 3.
Okay.
Copy that. Moving right now.
Roger.
So it's just me on my own, and we've got an MVA. So obviously the bad weather is hampering people's ability to drive, which is a little bit of a problem. Okay. Let's move. Right, okay, how far away is it? Quite. Okay, let's thread the needle. Whoa, what's that guy playing at? Let's just go through. Just trying to, I've got the map on big just to kind of see where it is. Still no sign of it. It looks like it's over by the towards the beaches. Jesus. Nice straight road. Oh god. Right. Okay. Okay. It's near Grove Street. Brilliant. Oh god. Oh, it's not car versus okay. Come on! God, I do indeed wonder if it is car versus train. We'll go onto the tram tracks in a moment. No, it can't be because it goes underground. Ah, crap. Ow. Okay, so it's like a car got stuck there. And I hit a sign. Oh dear. Right, okay, I don't suppose we best get a fire extinguisher. And we'll call for a fire truck from backup.
10-4, copy that. Attention all units. Fire truck is en route. Is responding code 3 to a fire on Roy Lowenstein Boulevard.
Was that a fire? Yeah, okay, there's a fire still in the back of this. Oh, good God, there's a person. Right, I tell you what. We'll leave the fire. Oh, Here's a fire service anyway. Oh no, they've disappeared. Oh no, okay. Right, I don't know what's happening. Let us medkit.
Let's move con prisas.
Okay, so fire service is gonna arrive and kind of do their thing. We need to go. I think what we need to do. Ideally is get her off the tracks, but I don't think we have room to do so. Ah, crap, train. It's fine, we're far enough away. Although you've just put a foot on the track, you bell end. Right, okay. So that is as far as health and safety is concerned, is danger close. Now there's a car here. Now there's a car here. All right. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done for the fire and rescue service portion of the Los Santos Rescue Division. We've attempted a crash. I can't even. I don't even know. So I think what we'll do is we'll head over and do the final segment of our oh god, it's quite a distance away. Yeah, we'll head over and we'll do the final segment of our game today, our special edition today, which is the Coroner. So we will go and have a little bit of an introduction to them. Teleporting. I'm too lazy to drive. Excellent. Right, welcome to part 4. I am who did I get signed? Ralph Myers, and I have with me Rachel Easton, and we are sort of forensic officers. So what we're gonna do? We're mostly full of fuel, but seeing as we have a little bit of time to kill, we're just gonna do a wee spit polish of the vehicle. So forensics is pretty cool, and actually there was one thing I meant to look up, so just before I get this video started, let me take a quick bark break. Right, okay, we are sorted. So it looks like the weather is just slightly trying to clear up, and I'm noticing straight away that I haven't, I must have screwed something up in the INI files for this vehicle, because it doesn't have any sounds at the moment, which is a wee bit blech, but I'm sure we'll get there. So we'll just get this parked up, and we will deal with our call as the Coroner service. So I don't know if we can actually, if I zoom in on this, you see, you just make out the Special Operations Response Agency, Emergency Forensic Services. So the thing about SORA is they're generally, so the police is shield and single sword, and SORA double the swords because they're more aggressively focused in that. I suppose the only exception would be the Emergency Forensics Services side of things. Now, why are my hazard lights on? Wait, what? Why is there emergency lighting? I'm confused. Yeah, there is. Yeah. I've also screwed something else up in the INI. Okay, right, well, in that case...
Attention, this is dispatch. We have a medical aid requested, a person down, response code 2.
Yes, we shall.
Copy, dispatch.
Roger.
So where is it? I hope it's not too far away. It's quite far away. So the thing about the forensic services, as there's no blue lights in the blooming vehicles, which means trying to get to your destination can take quite a bloody while. Which is why we're probably only going to do one of this. But we will see. We will see where it takes us. Does this van have an interior? Oh, it does. It's got a nice interior actually. So I can hear sirens. You know what, I'll just skip forward until we get to our destination. Right guys, sorry about the game crash. It crashed royally as opposed to just a plug-in crash, which means it's been about 20 minutes since I did the recording before things have kind of been back up and running. So we're now out in the countryside, and I spent, what, about 2 hours working on the same video, so I've kind of a little bit lost the will for roleplay here. But nevertheless, we've got a fatality out in the countryside. We're just going to overtake this a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I get for that. So, it's kind of coming up ahead, so I actually want as few vehicles in front of me as possible, so I am just going to overtake. And this is kind of why. So we've kind of got a bit of an incident going on here. I've dicked the car. Right, now where in fact is the casualty? The casualty. Right, okay, so it's another one. It's another one that's underneath. So first thing we're gonna do, for a paramedic apparently. Now, I don't have the ability to pull open.
Enough of this!
We're just reversing the car back a bit. Yeah, it's fine. So this is one of the stupid ones where it kind of spawns under the car, which is surprisingly common actually. However, we've got to do the deceased. So we'll do our initial survey, and we're ready to put some pen to paper. So in my crash of the game, I did change person. I'm Hayden Cruz as opposed to Ralph Myers. So as soon as this works, so we've got Felix Cooper, 10, 49, 24, and he is 36. Okay, right, let's find him. Oh, great. So this person's going to end up killing me because I'm in the way. Great. Okay, so was it disturbed by others? Yes, police and ambulance service are here. The date today... Crap. Oh, let's just cancel that one. And the date is 21/06/09 apparently. The date and time found is the same day at 10:49:24. last known alive was sometime before that. So it's 1000 hours. Approximate age, well, we know he's 36. He is a male. Height is probably, I don't know what heights are, so we'll just say that. He was clothed. It just looked like he was just wearing normal clothing. I can't actually remember what he was wearing. Just trousers, t-shirt, don't remember colour, don't remember any of that. Descriptions to where the remains was found. It was found in the middle of an A-road. Okay, so now just to sign it all off, I need to put my name, which is Hayden Cruz. Okay, fill in the signature. Okay. Okay, that's it. Right. Okay, so now we've got the body. We can take it into the back of the van. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
So this dude's getting on my nerves. Okay, so now that that's done, we can kind of take this. We can take our deceased away from the scene and take it back to the police station, or rather the morgue. Because we've had quite a lot of barking and because of various issues, I'm actually not going to run this one all the way through. As purely because, one, it'll take me forever, two, it's now very late at night because I've spent so long trying to record this blooming episode, and yeah, various factors. So that's basically what the coroner does. You get sent to various situations, you've got to record all of the evidence that you find, bag and tag the body, and then take it back to the morgue. It is literally just a slow drive. In fact, we should probably... seeing as I think we're far now. Oh no, well, we said we're on anyway, so yes. This has basically been a bit of an introduction to the Los Santos Rescue Division, which we're going to see more and more of. It does suffer from an occasional bit of breaking, but I mean, it's not unexpected. One, it's in development, and two, can you imagine if this was GTA 4? Can you imagine how many bark breaks we would be taking? It would just be absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it's certainly got a whole heap of a lot of potential, and we will be seeing it definitely more and more in the coming series. But for the moment, I'm back from holiday, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this episode. I'll see you tomorrow as we get back to Emergency 4 gameplay. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!